Oh, hello! If you like to make home cooking as part of your daily routines, you have come to the right place. My name is Tak Chong from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. The word FAST of my fast cooking system is the acronym of the 4 attributes of the system. It stands for flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. I select stir frying to be the primary cooking techniques because of its unparalleled speed, flexibility, versatility, and convenience. Stir frying could be lightning fast, particularly when it is cooked over a heat source that with monumental heat capacity. There are some dedicated wok stoves that can produce as much as several 100,000 BTU. Whereas in most home kitchen, the average burner capacity, even the one with the largest burner size, is somewhere between 10,000 to 15,000 BTU. I will hear people telling me that they could not do stir frying in their home kitchen because their stove is not hot enough. And this is particularly true when people tell me that they have an electric stove. Recently, a viewer asked me whether it is suitable for her to stir fry on a flat-top electric stove. Now, flat-top electric stove is a kind of stove where the electrical coil is embedded beneath a layer of glass and ceramic materials. A flat-top electric stove has become very popular, mainly because of its flat surface, making it very easy to clean and maintain. Furthermore, it has also another advantage because how the heat are being transmitted, only the surface area right below the electric coil will be heated up. The other part of the stove will remain to be cool. I have cooked on many types of stoves over the years, include gas stoves, electric stoves with electric coil, induction stove, and now I am cooking on a glass top electric stove, which I have been using it for almost 10 years. Initially, when I first switched from my gas stove to the flat top electric stove, I struggled a little bit because I'm not used to and making that switch. But after I make the adjustment and become more familiar with the characteristics of the flat-top electric stove, I have no problem with it at all in stir-frying all my dishes. In fact, now I prefer the flat-top electric stove to any other type of stoves, mainly because it is very easy to clean and maintain. In this video, I would like to share with you my experience in using the flat-top electric stove, as well as the adjustment that I make when I switch from the gas stove to this flat-top electric stove. In this video, I would like to show you how to get the best out of your flat-top electric stove through selecting the right kind of wok, managing its heat capacity, cleaning the stove after each cooking session, and overall maintenance of the stove. One of the most important considerations when you select a wok to be used on a flat-top electric stove is that the wok does not change shape when it is heated up. When that happens, the bottom of the wok becomes uneven and it will start to wobble on the surface of the electric stove. And worst of all, it might even start to spin, as in this case. There are 4 different types of wok materials: carbon steel, light cast iron, and stainless steel. And of the 4 materials, the only one that will undergo shape change is carbon steel, particularly woks that are made from a thin gauge carbon steel. I have recommended this carbon steel wok to many people for those who cook on a gas electric stove or a electric stove with electric coil, but definitely not on a flat top electric stove. Because it will undergo shape change when it heats up and becomes unstable. Another important consideration when you choose a wok to be used on a flat-top electric stove is to select a wok with a large flat surface area. This will provide maximum contact of the bottom of the wok to the area on the stove that is being heated. Some woks with small flat surface area is not ideal for use on a flat-top electric stove because the small contact between the wok and the heated area of the stove reduce the heating efficiency during cooking. One of the biggest adjustments that I have made when I switch from a gas stove to a glass-top electric stove is heat management. When I turn off a gas stove, the heat terminates almost instantly, whereas I turn off an electric stove or any type of electric stove, not just the flat-top electric stove, the heat will persist, sometimes up to several minutes. So I have to learn to make the adjustment accordingly. If I want to terminate the cooking instantly after I turn off the stove, I have to remove the wok from the stove. After I learned to manage the heat on my flat-top electric stove effectively, I'm able to stir fry on it as well as I would have stir fry on a gas stove. When it comes to the heat output of the glass-top electric stove, it is really not much different from a conventional home gas stove. There is plenty of heat for me to cook almost anything that I want. The lack of heat control of the flat-top electric stove definitely is a disadvantage, but it makes up by its easiness as well as the efficiency in cleaning. Cleaning the cooked surface of the flat-top electric stove could not be easier. It takes only about a few minutes. I start by spraying it with some cleaning vinegar. I then scrub the cooked surface with a 3M Scotch-Brite scrub sponge. Most of the stain comes off easily. Some area I need to scrub a little bit harder. It takes only about 30 to 40 seconds to get it clean. And now the cook area is quite clean, and I use the sponge to soak up any residual fluid that's still left behind. The last step is to wipe dry the cooked surface area and restore it back to its original state before I start the cooking session. And one thing that I really like about the flat-top electric stove is that when I'm not using it for cooking, it becomes an extension of my countertop. So I'm very happy with my flat-top electric stove, and I will recommend to anybody who would like to have something that is easy to clean and maintain. I post a video each day to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine using my fast cooking system. If you would like to learn more about this cooking system, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.